All right, ladies and gents, let's hop right back to it. All right, we got a number collectibles and case files to read through. Hotline OOP3-UE acquisition date 8965. Containment locations Hotline Chamber Executive Sector. Hotline OOP3-UE. Containment procedure. Objects should be inaccessible for use except to the director. Description per utility. Object is a 1960s era red bakelite telephone. The rotary dial has been replaced with a black knob of unknown purpose. The phone weighs redacted. The object allows the director to communicate with the redacted. If used by anyone other than the director, the object will cause lethal redacted. See Dr. Darling Presentation 11.6 for more information. The object is currently bound to Director Trench. Background. The object spontaneously manifested in the director's office, placed on the desk. Director Northmore was the first known Bureau agent to use it. A battery of tests were run on the object, including redacted and redacted, but its origin remains unknown. So we got the hotline presentation from Darling.
It took us a long time to learn how to stabilize the control points, the ley lines, the meridians of the oldest house. Darling found a way to soothe this beast. We discovered we must cleanse control points of all interference. It's my duty as the director, like Northmore before me. I couldn't manage it in my own house, at my home. I'll damn well do it here. Without the control points, the oldest house would swallow us alive. We'd be sealed inside an endless labyrinth, and no one would hear our screams. If an enemy ever managed to corrupt the control points, it'd be over fast, spreading like a cancer, leaping over the fire breaks like a crown fire. They are the weak point. Darling's right about that. He's wrong about everything else. Dangerously wrong. Suspiciously wrong. Has he been compromised?
Huh.
I can hear the hotline ringing in my dreams, constantly ringing. Ringing so loud I can't hear the voice I'm straining to understand. Why don't I pick up? It's a secure line of communication with the board. They would tell me what I need to know. Do I fear their answers? Would they have warned me of this threat? I didn't see it coming. The traitor in our midst. A conspiracy plotted right behind me. I can't trust anyone. I must assume all my intel has been manipulated. The hotline is the only channel I can trust. Bind it, control it. The rule and the ritual with objects of power. It can't be tampered with. The lifeline to the astral plane and the board. I must seek guidance. Soon. I'll rest first. I'm so tired. Always tired now. But I must reach the hotline. I think I'm under attack. An attack of dementia, exhaustion. It's a rain cloud making me forget. The hotline. I must reach the hotline. A director needs a team. My management team. These people know the secrets of the Bureau as well as I do. Some even better. They have proven themselves. Darling, Tomasi, Salvador, Marshall. Marshall especially, my head of operations. She sees right through me. She knows I don't like relying on people. The only person you should fail is yourself. So I followed my own orders. Northmore hated my guts for that. But things change when you become director. You suddenly see this dark void for the horror show it truly is, filled with screaming fear we pretend to control. Sand leaks through my fingers. The roses I pruned in the garden back when I still had a family, all dead. Heat escapes my body. My thoughts are scattered. The universe keeps expanding. I can't keep up with it alone. When I forget that, things go wrong. And my team has to pick up the pieces. Damage control. To help me get out of my mess.
I will say, I find it funny how it's just a loop. In terms of the guy in the background.
The Ocean View Motel and Casino is a familiar friend to me. I stayed in countless motels like it while investigating AWEs across the country, back in my field agent days. Those roadside motels all bleed together like a dream. Same and not the same. Anywhere and nowhere. The Ocean View operates on dream logic, and the light switch cord leaks out to be found in the most unexpected places, and sometimes successfully encouraged to appear and act as a convenient lock to keep out those not trained in dreamscape navigation. Even Bureau veterans can only find one key in the motel. The key that opens the door marked with the inverted black pyramid. The rest, the many other doors, are still mysteries to us. We're all merely guests there. Even the board. Sometimes I need to visit, just to breathe easier for a while. It beats the numb, sterile apartment I spend my nights in, insulated from everything but myself. I guess that's where the whiskey comes in. Something's coming. The whispers growing louder. The worst winter storm in Bureau history. Retribution for my sins. Our sins. This threat could destroy the Bureau. Everything I've built. Destroy me. A web spun, turning this place against me. I catch glimpses of it in the corner of my eye. It's just out of reach. Elusive. It's clever. A perverse game of hide and seek. Is this part of an attack? Obfuscating the facts. Dimming my eyes. It's hard to tell. I need answers. I haven't heard back from Darling. I fear for my friend, my closest ally. I think we made a terrible mistake all those years ago. That thing he studies is putting us all in danger. It's my duty as director to keep the Bureau safe. It'll be difficult. What's done can't be undone. There's no easy fix. Magical thinking is a requirement for survival. Pain and suffering are mandatory. To change things, you have to break yourself. I don't know if I have the strength. I'm old and weak. I'm afraid. I can see my hands trembling. I'm losing control.
He said it. He said the game name.
People react strongly when I tell them about you. Is it too soon to tell Emily? She might be able to help.
Alright, back to the director's office, I guess. Correspondence, Trench Bureau funding. Federal Bureau of Control. To all executive staff, I know there is some concern regarding our operations exceeding the annual budget. As long as we operate within the oldest house, we are obscured from scrutiny in many respects. If our budget demands are not exorbitant to the point of drawing attention, then they will be granted by the U.S. Treasury without question. The FBC is just another line in another spreadsheet that some lowly accountant won't ever notice. Their eyes will skip over us, as if we weren't even there. The nature of the oldest house allows us certain freedoms in how we operate. Our being here is no accident. Regards, Zachariah Trench, Director of the Federal Bureau of Control. And his body's gone. Hold on. Here we go. Agent death notification. Federal Bureau of Control. Dear Mr. and Mrs. Potts, I regret to inform you that your son, Graham Potts, was killed in active duty this past week. While the details surrounding his death are classified, I am honored to tell you that he died in the service of his country. You can be proud of his courage in the face of danger and his commitment to protecting our nation against her enemies. He'll be remembered by his comrades and colleagues. I sincerely regret the pain this message will bring you. Take some solace in knowing that his sacrifice helped protect the country he loved so much. His effects will be returned to you with all speed. Sincerely yours, Howard J. Murray, Deputy is what I was about to say. Deputy Chief of Communications, Federal Bureau of Control. I need level 4. Here it is. Okay. Here we get per utility. Examination of paranatural topics. Objects compiled by Emily Pope, Research Specialist, by order of Dr. Casper Darling, Head of Research. Examination of paranatural topics. Objects of power and their para-utility. Summary. Objects of power are unique in their capacity to grant certain individuals paranatural abilities. We call these individuals para-utilitarians. The potency of these abilities depends on the para-utilitarian. Using the redacted object of power as an example, some para-utilitarians can achieve a throw distance of redacted, while others are only capable of as little as redacted. See Dr. Darling presentation 11.15 for more information. What exactly determines an individual's paranatural competence is unknown, but it's largely believed that some redacted exists within the body, and that, like all muscles, it can be exercised. To continue my analysis, I have officially requested access to the Northmore records, considering he is one of the most accomplished para-utilitarians the Bureau has ever seen. Dr. Darling is still considering this request. Refer to file 8-54-1982 for full report. Okay, I know where I am. I feel like there was at least one more room where I needed a clearance. Hey! All these desks are put back together. Oh. What I need. They left. Boardroom.
Jesse, did you get the hotline? I mean, how is it out there? The comms, the hiss? Sorry, you made it. I'm glad.
Emily? Let's talk.
Of course.
Research and records, initial impressions. Compiled by Emily Pope by order of director Jesse Faden. Analysis of Hiss Start Part 1 Confidential Summary. Initial encounters with the entity known as the Hiss have revealed various behavioral facts. Most notably, the Hiss is able to invade or corrupt control points, alter items, and even humans, radically changing their behavior. Curiously, any person wearing one of the wearable HRA devices that Dr. Darling has been distributing over the past weeks was not affected by this corruption. The only known exception to this fact is the new director, Jesse Faden, who possesses an inherent immunity to the Hiss. This could indicate that she has already been corrupted, but her behavior is so in contrast to that of the other Hiss that I have dismissed the theory. My final observation comes from Ms. Faden herself. She is able to cleanse material and organisms of the Hiss corruption. We tested this ability on a Hiss corrupted entity, but unfortunately the process seems to kill the host. Perhaps the host's physiology becomes reliant on the Hiss. More work to be done. Refer to file redacted for full report.
I got the hotline. I can make out what Trench is saying now.
Incredible. What did he say?
He talked about his management team. People who knew the Bureau's secrets. Your boss, Darling. Tomasi, but he's gone. He's gone. Salvador?
He's the head of security.
And Marshall?
Helen Marshall is head of operations. She's tough, ex-CIA. She took her rangers and went to the research sector to secure the HRA production. She hasn't come back.
Someone who could help us. The other sectors. How do I get there?
It's impossible because of the internal lockdown. You can perform a directorial override to lift it, but that can only be done in the maintenance sector. Normally, you take the sector elevator down there. It connects all the sectors, but it won't work while the lockdown is in effect.
We already got past one lockdown. Maybe I can find a way.
Jesse, look, with no prep, no training, in this extreme situation, you are doing phenomenally well. And all that and the Hiss can't seem to affect you. I mean, I would love to run some tests on you. If you agree, that is. We could find out something that would help us.
Tests? I don't know.
Not
She
yet.
might find out about you. But I wouldn't mind understanding more myself. Okay. If you think it will help.
Great. I'll check the internal documentation for any lockdown bypasses. We need to get these sectors open to locate Darling and Marshall.
And I'll look for a way inside the maintenance sector. The sooner we find one, the sooner I reach this override.
Now that's a big thing. Upgrade and unlock new abilities from nearest control point. Oh, nice.
Hi, Jesse.
Thanks, Emily. I'm sure I'll have more questions soon.
Just let me know. Do you hear that? Someone's singing. Where's it coming from?
Singing.
Hope wants us to get a
Sounds
feel.
like it's coming from the elevator.
With what? We can't get any equipment from the research sector until the internal lockdown is lifted.
And see what you can find around here. Computers, documents, any measuring devices.
Okay, abilities. Okay, so we start off with these 4. All these cost 1 point. These cost 3. 10% to health, 10% to energy, 10% to melee damage, and 25% to launch damage. Additional weapon form slot unlocked. Okay. And then once we use 12, we'll get a personal mod slot unlock. It's good to know. 50 to launch. How high does it go up to 75? Unlock the ability. 30 to melee, 20 to energy, 20 to health. Okay.
Help you.
Astral constructs. Weapon forms. Construct shatter. Shatter has a high swapping power with a scatter shot that devastates grouped enemies at close range. Then we have mods. Scared personal mod. Level 1 constructs. Do I do the shatter? Let's do the shatter.
Pope is a surefire way to get on Darling's good side.
Board countermeasures. So we need to use shatter for both of those. We can take 3 at a time. These are the same ones, so we'll get rid of. New hotline board countermeasures. I really need to start reading those out loud. So I need to go.
Make a break for the exit. If we stay here, we're just gonna end up turning Hiss.
The building lockdown is in effect to keep the Hiss quarantined. We couldn't open the doors even if we wanted to.
So we're stuck here with the monsters.
Executive affairs.
God, we're out of that safe room. I was suffocating.
Oxygen's pumped into the rooms.
Time to work. Meet me in the maintenance.
I don't want to go there quite yet. We need 3 for that. What is this? Jukebox. %100% is going to be a later thing. Oh, I just realized. Okay. Shadow recoil efficiency 8%. Ammo efficiency 5% less. Your duplicate. I do that. Nice. Okay, so does that mean complete? Okay.
Hope has asked us to document the hiss incantation, as she calls it.
You mean like
Claim.
in person?
In person, with a pencil and paper. I think she...
Ooh.
He's trying to get us killed.
Okay. Ow. Did I ever go in this one? A problem. Oh, I can't go in that one. Oh. Well, I certainly was not expecting that. No, I can tell you that much. Okay, I'm gonna turn these in. And then we'll try to continue on, I guess.
Was shot dead. The situation's getting worse.
Ooh, headshot boost.
I saw Trench and Darling arguing a couple weeks ago.
%, 47% went on low health? Wow. My 7 spread. We'll deconstruct that. I want to use that.
Trench was furious. You don't think Darling...
Don't be stupid. What would the Bureau's golden child have to gain from killing the boss?
Not really worth it to make mods, I feel like. Yeah. I've already got some really good ones. I think that's part of why I'm like...
Like I said before, the janitor is a friendly face. The maintenance sector is the janitor domain. If I can find Ahti here, he can help me reach the override. Maybe it was you who got me into the oldest house with the lockdown on. Maybe it was Ahti. It felt like he made the elevator appear that took me to Trench's office. Is Ahti guiding me too?
Oh, he 100% spawned that in. The elevator didn't exist before.
The directorial override is right there, in the control room. How do we get there?
There's not a control point here? What? It is. Okay, Blackrock stuff is or left ventilation in the janitor office, so right. Where? It makes sense. It's all technically the same gun. Oh, God! I was not ready for that guy. That's for sure. Oh, there's 3 doors there. Okay. Is there anything else around I'm missing? I don't think so. Well, that was neat that I could use that. There's office.
What's down that way? Ugh, this place makes me nauseous. An object of power. How do you think it got down here? A carousel horse. Why is kid stuff always so creepy?
Team would be mad if you The horse choo-choo chooses you. Evade dash uses to prove. Oh. All right, me and the horse are bound.
Just keep up with me now.
Oh, we got an ability point. Nice. Ati.
Well done. You got the job. It's place for congratulations. Yippee, saatana. It happened in the last drop. I truly need an assistant.
Funny thing is, I've been a janitor. I'm more at home in that role than as the director. Only Ati here seems to see that.
Yeah, hi, Ati. Look, we need to get the lockdown lifted, otherwise I can't get to the other sectors. Can you help me get to the override?
Yes, easy peasy. It's just around the corner. But first, we need to get you working. Very small, couple of hours job.
Something tells me it's gonna be more than that.
Yeah. You think there's a dog buried in this? I can tell you are not yesterday's Krause's son. That's why you'll make a great assistant. Very well. I'll hit the facts on the table. Mä kyllä sanon perkele suoraan, että this house has a vermin problem. A bad one. They've already messed up the cooling pumps. And the power generators of a power plant, perkele. And the pensioner inside is starting to feel the band around his head tighten. The situation needs to be fixed before the plant blows up. And we all disappear like a fart in Sahara.
Trying my best to keep up with this. Fix the coolant pumps and the power generators, otherwise the power plant will blow.
But don't you worry. I've left you clear instructions. You'll catch the end of the thread before I go to my vacation. The work's on the task board here. You can do later, when you have time.
Vacation? Right.
Yes, no one's gonna cancel my holiday or seat's gonna rattle. But don't worry at all. You'll take care of it and soon this crisis gonna be last winter's snow. You better go now, so you don't have to run with your head as your third leg. The door in the back leads to the plant.
The door in the back. That's great. Thank you, Ati.
What a mess and burn the trash.
Burn the trash. Throw it in the fire. Burn it all. Burn it into a reindeer, not into a moose.
Not the moose. Okay. Case files. Merry-go-round horse. Merry-go-round horse. OOP 16-KE acquisition date 6/14/98. Containment location redacted. Containment procedure. Objects should be kept in a confined space when unbound. Description: para-utility, a fiberglass horse once used as a seat for a merry-go-round ride, excuse me. The pole is still connected to the object. The object is capable of moving short distances at high speeds. This can be quite dangerous when redacted its path. The object is currently bound by redacted. Background: the object was discovered at the site of an abandoned amusement park. Local redacted reported that the rides would move on their own and that they would be chased out. When these rumors reached the Bureau, see America Overnight episode 235, agents were dispatched to investigate. 3 local redacted were found dead at the scene. The object attacked Agent Redacted by redacted. Agents invoked Formula C.5 to redacted the object long enough to redacted. Dang. I knew you were here too. Maintenance and furnace chamber, which we do not have that yet. So oh, nice. I finished that one. Oh, I have clearance level 2 now. Hold on. When did I get level 2 clearance? Once I talked to Ati, or? Had to have been, right?
Okay, so what happens again if that thing blows up?
Power. Explosion. They don't appreciate music.
We just got Northmore hotline. Abilities. We have 3 points. We can do one of these, which... Oh, Oh, I see. It continually scales it up. So every time it's adding to the damage. Oh. $15,000? Okay. Really quickly, I know we took a break a bit ago, but I do need to use the restroom again, so I do apologize, no ad break. I'll try to be back as soon as I can. Thanks for understanding. Alrighty, I apologize about that again. Why don't we just jump right back into the action? So, ah. Okay. Convenient. Oh yeah, we got the hotline. So let's do the Northmore hotline.
Northmore was director before me. I never wanted his job. I never wanted power. I purposefully avoided it. Didn't trust it. Didn't want to rely on it. Northmore was all about power. A man like an explosion, hungry for authority, for order, for more, until it was too much. I had to find a solution in the end. Contain the situation. Northmore never liked me, but he went along with it, to his credit. He didn't really have a choice. I suppose at the end of the day, a director's most basic duty is to keep the lights on. Here's to you, Northmore. There were no prime candidates waiting in the wings, but I was there. Had been the whole time, keeping my head down, working my ass off. I had nothing to lose. I picked up the gun almost on a dare.
So he did the same thing we did. So Arish escaped OOP. Federal Bureau of Control. Attention maintenance staff. An object of power escaped the Panopticon a couple weeks ago, and they want everyone to keep an eye out for it. So if anyone sees a merry-go-round horse zipping around the sector, alert me immediately. Do not try to contain it on your own. And definitely don't bind yourself to it. Air Security Chief Simon Arish. Well, Simon, it's a little late for that. Tennessee power plant. Oh, you're a good guy?
Hey, are you new? Go talk with Chief Arish in the security booth. He's in charge here.
Those ventilation. Oh, security booth's gotta be here.
Ma'am! Hey! Chief Arish, FBC Security. Shouldn't you be in a safe room?
They all have HRAs. We're on the same side. My name is Jesse Faden. I'm here to perform the directorial override to get the lockdown lifted.
Yeah, Chief Arish, FBC Security. I've just... Oh, hang on, you're the new director. It's a pleasure, ma'am.
Let's skip the formalities, please.
Right. Faden, ma'am. Look, as you can probably tell, it's a bit of a shit show down here. We've been holding our ground, but whatever's gotten into our buddies has them wrecking the coolant pumps and the power converters. The NSC keeps overheating, and my crews keep getting shot before they have a chance to make any repairs.
NSC?
Oh, sorry. Bureau jargon. It's what we call the power plant. You know, the big rumbling metal thing? Salvador, head of security, asked me to protect it in case of an attack. See, what's inside is dangerous. Dr. Darling seemed to know it would be a target.
Darling? He's here?
No, he came down a few days ago, before everything went to hell. He was out of it. Smelled like a bar mat. He was ranting about vulnerabilities and how he only had one large-scale HRA, but that he needed it somewhere else. Still, at least he gave us these personal HRAs before he left. Hey, did I mention that he was tearing his clothes off? Crazy dude.
Darling knew the hiss was coming.
Listen, I love playing 20 questions as much as the next guy, but we have got to get the water and electrical systems repaired before this baby blows. I'll have my guys unlock the doors out of here for you.
I'll take care of it. You stay and keep the hiss away from the plant if you can.
The hiss? That's what we're calling him? Oh, that's catchy. Oh, listen, the radios aren't working, so if you find my boss Salvador out there, could you please ask him what the plan is? I'm sure he will have one by now.
I'll keep an eye out for him. He sure has a lot of faith in his boss. Try to stay alive.
You need those pumps and converters online? She knows. I just wanted to make sure.
All right. So we got from SRE from SRE from El Salvador. Subject: keep a lookout. Security matters. Federal Bureau of Control. Hey Simon, I got your message. Yeah, if someone in the sector is asking about Ati, just tell him you'll handle it and leave it at that. Under no circumstances should any personnel intervene with his day-to-day routine. I told you everything I know about him so you could better deal with his odd habits, but yes, it's still very much a classified matter. Also, I saw your report about the quarry worker who wandered into the Foundation. Detaining him was the right move. We'll figure out what he saw before we decide on next steps. Cheers, Lynn. P.S. In case you hadn't noticed, something is up between Trench and Darling. I know this isn't your strong suit, but try your best to stay out of it. No, I was hoping there'd be something hidden under that, but no.
I'm itching for some real action.
No, you're probably gonna get in a minute or two. So we need to fix the coolant pumps and the energy converters. Coolant pumps are to the left, so let's do the left side first, since that's the only thing to the left. Other control point here? No, it's the same one. Okay.
Power cut. Replace the parts.
Or replace the part, so I gotta go through here then. Or not.
By trash, did Ati mean barrels full of hazardous? Seems like I'm breaking some environmental regulations on waste disposal, but if that's what Ati wants, then I'll get it done.
Yeah, biohazard barrels.
My name is Dr. Pierce, lead researcher of the Parakinesiology Department. I've uncovered a code omega paranatural entity residing within the Bureau. Right under our noses. Darling refused to allocate me the budget or resources, so I'm taking matters into my own hands. Let this recording be the proof I need to convince them. The furnace can speak. It's been talking to me for some time now. Listen. Did you hear that? It's a sentient force, capable of communicating. I checked the record of ever installing. I believe that... Oh, sorry. What? Yes, I can feed you. What do you eat? I see. I'll try to find some volunteers.
What a throw. Alright, I'll read those after. Just a regular barrel. Okay, but why can I not find any other toxic waste containers? Where are they? Excuse me, I at least found one.
That's all of them.
How's it? And we got a new ability. Nice. Wait, can I dash twice in a row? Oh, you know what? That could possibly make it up. Hold on. Still can't get in there. Okay. Okay. Back to the coolant pumps.
Just hold together a little longer.
Okay, did I finally get one of those kills? I don't. Okay, I think it's a specific weapon I need then. Let's see, cool.
Bro, go to ship. Fix it fast. If the plant goes boom, we can throw the spoon in the corner.
Okay. We got a few correspondences. Beta energy cost down 8%. Health recovery per element pickup 2420 and 20. So we're gonna get rid of this and this. Get rid of the 7%. And weapon mods. Damage boost just in general 15%. Ammo efficiency down 7%. Projectiles fire goes up to 3. And then plus 11 reload speed, so... do that, get rid of you. Oh, that's a tier 3 item, wow. Oh, I never read the new things I just got. Research and records. His charged. Field research on his entity. His charged agent. Confidential. Summary. The His charge agents are examples of extreme physical deformation resulting from His corruption. His charge display an unthinking fixation on any non-corrupt individuals in the area. Once within a specific proximity, they erupt into a burst of focused His resonance so dense that it acts as a physical force. The His charge is depleted of the His corruption after this eruption. The host is left lifeless. This behavior may be an adaptive response to the HRAs. The His charge are designed to blow the devices off potential hosts, exposing them to the residents. Is the His capable of customizing a corrupted host's alter ability to this degree? Why is the physiology of the His charge so dramatically different from the host's original form? Lots of questions, no answers. Refer to file redacted for full report. Correspondence claw complaint. Federal Bureau of Control. That gross blockage down in the water systems is back. What the fuck is it? And where does it keep coming from? Why the hell does Ati keep yelling nonsense at it? He acts like it can understand him. Of course, he acts like we can understand him, too. Guess that's just his brand of crazy. I'm gonna try out a new drain cleaner. Extreme strength. Mail tube complaint. Federal Bureau of Control. Hey, Bozer. Get this. The accounting department still says they haven't received my expense reports. They say the receipts probably got lost in the mail tubes because of a shift or a threshold of some such fuckery. Now, if I don't have the originals, they can't verify my expenses for a reimbursement. This is such bullshit. Why do we even use these fucking tubes if they just spit our mail out in some other goddamn dimension? Is venting here before I make a formal complaint. Useless pieces of shit, Rodriguez. And then the furnace research. Yeah.
My old enemy, the clock, is blocking the pipes. You need to deal with that shit. He is very clever. He's trying to sneak in. We got him caught with his hand in the fish trap. Get rid of him.
What the hell is that? Oh, that's the most disgusting thing I've ever seen.
The clog. It's like the claw.
Oh, this place is gonna come down.
Okay, 2 ability points. Yeah. Health recovery. We need more ritual impulse, and we're only halfway up to this. Oh my gosh, we're halfway to the source? I gotta be straight up. That's the part I'm most shocked by. This is 100% gonna be a fight coming back.
What the hell is that? Oh, that's the most disgusting thing I've ever seen. We need to fix this thing ASAP.
So I cleared the clog. I gotta do something out here now. Nice. No, I need that.
There go the pipes. Nothing more satisfying than manual labor.
Oh, I'm gonna die. Ah, dang it, man.
Power cut. Replace the parts.
Power cut. Replace the parts. Nice. I didn't die. Excuse me. Headshot boost 42%? Excuse me. That's a new one. Spin rate of fire boost. Wow. Evade energy cost down 12%. Really did not want to fall down. Okay. Not gonna lie. Oh, there you are. I'm shocked I didn't die in that. It's one I definitely should have died during. Field training to the left. Home safe tests compiled by Emily Hope, research specialist by order of Helen Marshall, head of operations. Utilization of paranatural elements. Munitions testing on OOP-22, aka home safe. Summary. The safe object of power can produce a barrier using objects or material from its immediate vicinity. See OOP-22 case file for more details. Bureau Rangers were given permission to employ heavy weaponry against a para-utilitarian bound to this object in order to gauge the barrier's durability. Redacted and redacted velocity ammunition were tested with redacted results. Testing will continue after redacted. The safe object of power is clearly a viable candidate for use in combat response scenarios, allowing para-utilitarians to participate in alternate engagements would be an advantage worth considering. Refer to file 8-53-8367 for full report. So, investigate the training course, okay. I was about to say, I can't do that quite yet, and then I destroyed the last one. Thresholds research compiled by Dr. Carla Vaughn, research specialist by order of Dr. Casper Darling, head of research. Examination of paranatural topics. Thresholds. Summary. The oldest house is a place in flux. Thresholds appear with no warning. What the threshold will contain is a question we can only answer once it manifests. The widely accepted theory is that thresholds are dimensions vibrating on a redacted frequency different from our own. When these frequencies match, the threshold will manifest in the oldest house, which acts as a redacted. Others theorize thresholds are parallel universes, or possibly our own reality at a different point in time. Some believe our collection of altered materials affects the house or attracts the thresholds. We do know for certain that thresholds are not permanent. Eventually, their frequency will shift. Some believe Earth itself is just another threshold connected to the oldest house, which is actually rooted in some other reality. This theory, while impossible to disprove, causes redacted in those who learn of it, so is actively denied. Refer to file 5-05-1881 for full report. Alright, correspondence. We have field training actor complaint. Federal Bureau of Control. I'd like to file a formal complaint, RE, the unauthorized use of my voice in a state of quality that I did not agree on. The fact that they were planning to use material from what I thought was a rehearsal was not communicated to me at all. Had it been, I would have been disallowed the use of those recordings. I want use of the Ranger Field training course recorded messages to halt immediately. I will not stand for this humiliation among my peers. I will go to HR with this if necessary. Signed, Randall Pulaski.
So I just read this? Welcome to the Ranger Field Training course. The course must be completed in the specified amount of time. When you're ready to start, press the button. Is that all, or?
I always did love obstacle courses.
No wonder why he didn't want.
Get ready, Ranger. Course starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go. "45 seconds remaining. Seconds remaining. "15 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Course failed. Try again, Ranger. Get ready, Ranger. Course starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go. Seconds remaining. Seconds remaining. 15 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
What do you mean?
Try again, Ranger.
What? What do I need to do at the end?
Get ready, Ranger. Course starting in 5, 4, 3,
Confused.
2, 1. Go. Seconds remaining. Seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Congratulations.
Guessing this isn't usually part of the course. I need to hit it harder to break that shield. It's protecting itself.
It's a safe on wheels. I didn't realize they needed to go in the middle, but that makes sense. The copies have been given weapons projectiles. Shield yourself to pass level up. I want a shield. Nice. A good defense.
Time to have a shield.
Plastic tray procedures? Oh, God. Do I really even want to know? I think that's everything up here. Yeah. All right. Case files. Objects of power. Home safe. OOP22-KE. Acquisition date 11/28/2014. Containment location redacted. Containment procedure. No unique procedures required. Description per utility. The object is a guardhouse brand home safe. Weight measurements vary. When bound, the object allows para-utilitarians to telekinetically gather items and debris from their surroundings. The object is currently bound by Redacted. Background. Discovered in the basement of a home in Redacted, Ohio. The object gained rapid interest in certain online forums dedicated to opening abandoned safes. After months of failure, the owner attempted to open it with explosives. The object survived with no physical damage. Bureau agents were dispatched, now confident of its paranatural nature. Blood occasionally emerges from the seam around the object's door. Tests confirm the blood is not human. X-rays taken of the object indicate that something is trapped inside, though the images are always blurred, which indicates the contents of the object are moving. All attempts to open the object have been unsuccessful. And alter items, Holiday Memories Tree, AI14-AE. Acquisition date 6/2/1980. Containment location, Panopticon, Floor 02, Unit 10. Containment procedure. Item must be contained within a soundproof cell. Descriptional altered effect. A Holiday Memories brand white plastic tree with green plastic stand. The item repeats words and phrases spoken within a range of redacted feet, always in a tone below redacted hertz. This verbal mimicry has profoundly distressing effects on the individual it is copying. Background. The end was taken from Redacted, a Canadian research station established on Ross Island in Antarctica, where it was used to celebrate the holiday season. In 1979, solar radiation damaged the radio, severing the base's only mean of communication with the world. After the frozen passages opened, a military expedition visited the base to re-establish contact. They found the base's occupants in various states of madness, rambling about voices in the tree. Military personnel discovered they also heard the tree speaking. After locking the item in a supply crate, they brought it back to the mainland, at which point the Bureau intervened. I never finished looking around here because I was like... I'm just happy he didn't fire off a shot. Oh my gosh, at that close range? That would have been bad. Okay, you need level 4 clearance for that. Tennyson report warning. Correspondence. Federal Bureau of Control. Listen, Trench is on the warpath about the Tennyson report thing. He wants to know who wrote it and wants to know yesterday. Whoever did is going to get crucified. I don't know if it was one of you guys, and I don't want to know. I'm not super keen on leading a witch hunt, so tell everyone in the sector to keep their heads down. That's not to be on anyone's radar right now, you know? I tell ya, not even counting all the weird shit we deal with, this place can be a downright hostile work environment sometimes. Is there anything? This is definitely a later thing. Okay. Ah. Elevator straight ahead. It's gotta be where? Wait, do I just need to make that gap then? Atlas chamber, Blackrock processing. Access core. Yeah, there's no way this is correct. Oh. I'm not happy about that. Energy converters this way. Wait. Oh my god, I was in the wrong area the whole time.
Just hold together a little longer.
Oh my god, I'm mad at myself now. I'm so mad. I feel so dumb, but it's fine. We got 4 ability points. Oh, I like that. Can't do anything else now, but you know what? I'm okay with that. We are short.
It's fried up. You need to fix it before the old twig pants inside the plant has a shit fit.
Okay, we can't go in there. Okay. NSC energy converts. Very nice. Easy. Something spawned. I should have just thrown it when I had the thing ready. I don't know why I thought there was a platform there. I think it's just because I destroyed the fencing, probably, right? You know, that actually make life so much easier. Than what I was doing.
Let's go lift the lockdown.
I really am a moron at times. I swear. Electricity level and water level. Okay. Correspondence. Upcoming game reminder. Next game is Wednesday at 8. Usual spot. Hazard. Owes me $20. Arish. Still on a fucking winning streak. Someone please figure out how he's cheating. Thompson. Suspended for a game because of that shady dealing incident. Guy. I owe you $60. I brought beers last time, so it's Hepstenstyle's turn. Remus. No, I forgot to check. Open armor damage plus 30. 30. Reload speed plus 15%. Not bad. Projectile spread is at 10. Wow. Personal mods. 11% efficiency. Nice. And shield boost, shield strength plus 38%. Dang. I heard the next set of enemies spawning. Might have just been that. Yeah, I don't see any indicators other than this, so let's just cleanse it. Get the area back to normal.
To protect them. Forces contain a lockdown. Only be lifted.
Nice.
By a directorial override.
This is what we came here to do.
Dang. That's a fast rate of fire.
That's it. The other sector should be open now. I think it's time I told Emily why I'm here. I'll risk it. You two should get to know each other.
Okay, so collectibles. We got the hotline. Let's do the hotline first.
So much is expected from the director. The responsibility, the privilege to steer the Bureau into dangerous waters and safely out again. To inspire and lead its people, to protect them. The board is there to advise you, but they want things in return. You hold all this in your old, trembling hands. I had to lose everything before I could see the Bureau is the director's life. There's no room for anything else. If the forces contained here escaped, we'd be dragged back into an age of superstition, terror, death. Assuming you think we ever really left that behind. Any emergency, any major containment breach, and the lockdown goes into effect. I implemented this security measure in my first years as director. I knew we were vulnerable. I'd personally seen the cost of sloppiness. I made sure the internal lockdown could only be lifted by a directorial override, only to be used when the director is confident the sectors are safe to be opened again. This way, the director is the last line of defense. And if I screw up, it's on me. And me alone.
Well, damn. Book club, Lopez. Nice. We found another book club note. Unless You, review by Captain Lopez. These days, most YA novels intertwine the coming-of-age story with either a contrived dystopian setting or tragic romance. Unless You manage to do both. In the story, the protagonist and her love interest search for a cure to a virus called the Fix, which is simultaneously killing her and spreading across the whole world. To find the cure, they go on expeditions into dangerous, uncharted territories. People all live in walled cities now because dystopian future. Along the way, they just have to fall in love. I liked how we never got to know if the Fix was ever actually fixed. The ending was bold, especially for YA. The main character succumbs to the Fix when she's so close to the cure and commands her love interest to go on and save the world. She knows this is the end for her, but that the job can still get done. She dies out in the unknown, alone and surrounded by danger, but never loses sight of the goal. That's a good soldier's death. I'd give this book 3 out of 5. I feel most of the teenage angst is a little lost on me, but I recommend it to my brother's kids. Oh, so the 2.5 is a 2 out of 5 rating. Okay. I see. I get it. I want to go back to the regular maintenance sector because I do want to try to finish some of these tasks before talking to Emily. Spawn, please. Yep. No, they're not going to respawn. I laugh because I can just totally redo that room again. Which, let's be real, I'm probably gonna do. So janitor's office is this way. Oh yeah, it's right here. Look at that. So one of the problems is the throw's a bit overpowered.
Look alive. Director on deck.
Packages in pipes C through F. Is the clock back? When the converters and coolant pumps are working again, we should be able to get this baby back down to a safe temperature. I hope.
Yes.
What do you know about the hiss?
Not much, only what I've seen. Well, they use the same tactics that Marshall and Salvador taught us, which makes me think that the hiss haven't completely erased the people inside, which is a pretty fucking horrible thought. Or they're just using whatever they find in their victims' heads. In any case, they are really eager to get inside the power plant.
Why do you think that is?
Shit, I don't know. They want to make my life harder?
Alright.
What
Arish.
do you here, Arish?
Arish. Sorry.
Security chief of the maintenance sector. I make sure all the weird shit down here doesn't bother the maintenance crews. Learned everything I know from Salvador. The best security agent this bureau has ever seen.
And you like your job?
I love it. You know, everyone thinks that maintenance is the lowest rung on the ladder just because we fix pipes instead of writing memos, but I gotta be honest. These are the bravest people in the goddamn building. I'm proud to work with them.
I've done a few odd jobs with these kind of folks. They say what they mean. I like that.
NNC power plant.
What exactly is the power plant?
Listen, I only know what Salvador told me, but I know it generates all the electricity for the Bureau, and it's got two very simple rules. Rule 1, keep it below a certain temperature. Rule 2, don't ever, ever open it. Oh, and 3, it's classified, so I shouldn't ask.
Sounds like secrets are standard operating procedure around here.
Oh, yeah. It's all part of the job.
Service weapon.
What do you know about the service weapon?
Not much. That thing is director only. Salvador told me by the time he saw Trench use it. Sounds like that gun can do some serious damage. Yeah, I did see pictures of it once, though, and it looks different to that thing you're carrying. You modded or something? It's new.
Is new a good thing?
Given the circumstances, I'd say new is our best bet.
As Barney would say, new is always better. Alright, Ati.
Do you know this Ati guy?
Of course. He's my favorite coffee break buddy. Dude has got some crazy stories. And he probably knows more than anyone else around here, if you can make sense of what he's saying.
Any idea where he's from?
I'm guessing Sweden.
He's from where he's from. Look, there are just some stones that are better left unturned, you know?
Definitely feels like a Scandinavian country.
I should be going.
Right. You got a lockdown to lift.
Okay, I'm pretty sure I've done everything task-wise. That mind? Let's turn them in, collect the reward, collect the reward. Don't have charge. Don't have pierce. Yeah, only 2 points for abilities, so.
A lot of these questions could be answered by looking at a live specimen.
Really? No fight? There's always a fight here. Maybe the game realizes I'm abusing the fights. To be fair, I'm like, I want to save the talk with Emily for the next time. That's a level 3 clearance.
Executive sector is supposed to have a designated security team here for our protection. Where the hell are they?
If the internal lockdown is in effect, then they can't use the elevator ranges. We're on.
That was one. Doing one more sweep, see if I can get a fight to spawn in here or not. I have a feeling I'm not going to be able to, but... Ooh, actually, mailroom? Well, it would have been great if they were... I took the sniper one. These are rangers, not guards. None of those were the enemy I needed. Is there anything here that needed level 2 security? I feel like there might have been. Probably not, actually. That was level 1. The Havana supplement. Let's read that really quick. Case files. Havana ID AWE-48. Event date 9/23/2017. Event location Havana, Cuba. Details. Bureau medical staff personally evaluated the injured embassy personnel when they arrived back in the country. While the victims reported cognitive issues, dizziness, and fatigue, further testing by Bureau medics found intense cell damage similar to that of radiation exposure. Agents and research staff remained to take soil samples from the surrounding area, but found no trace of and redacted beyond the health issues of the staff. The communications department disseminated a story of foreign powers using redacted on the embassy staff, resulting in various health issues that required the embassy to be evacuated. The story successfully took hold, gaining brief international attention. You always question the words that they redact out, you know? But what are they actually hiding? Correspondence fake plans. Dear New York Tribune, airplanes aren't real. I figured out how they do it. The windows are TV screens. The whole thing moves on big tracks like a roller coaster that moves through underground tunnels in the earth. Airports are more like train stations. They do this because the sky is full of monsters that they don't want us to know about. The planes we see in the sky are monsters. The government made the Earth trains look like the monsters so they could lie to us better. Don't contact me. Speaking of conspiracy theory... Good God, was that certainly one of them. Where? Man, I haven't seen any enemies that match the description of what it wants me to get. And it's kind of ticking me off.
They say the new director can launch objects up to 20 feet.
Bullshit. We've never recorded any distance over 5.
Oh, I can do way more than that.
Obviously, you never read the P6 data.
No. I want this. Cause now accuracy, damage while low on health, ammo cost per shot, damage against enemy armor, damage, reload speed. Headshots and regular damage. I think that's a good combo.
I heard the Hiss attack the power plant. Brings up a lot of questions.
You know what? I can fast travel.
The power.
Mailroom. Because I should be able to get the snipers to appear in there again, right? One kill those snipers, fast travel back, and then probably call it there. No, it's not respawning them. That's unfortunate. The game knows. The game knows I'm trying to farm a little bit. That's okay. We're just gonna head back here. And then that will officially do it for us. Guys, enjoy the weekends. Thank you everybody that was here watching, chatting, lurking. I do sincerely appreciate it. I will be back on Monday around noon time Eastern, continuing Control here. There's a lot of just side stuff, so you know, we'll get through it as best we can. But you know what? I really enjoy just being able to look around and try to find stuff. So, but yeah, again, enjoy the weekend. I'm gonna be busy myself, but hope everybody else can relax and do what they need to do. I'll see you guys on Monday.